welcome back to Max Reaction. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing good. I'm doing great. We're going to react to some Philippine Marine Force Recon training. So we've done other training videos on other parts of the military, like the Scout Rangers. This time it's the Philippine Marine Force Recon training. This is a long video. The video itself is like 50 minutes, so it's probably going to be an hour-long video, but I think it's going to be well worth it. We're going to learn a lot about the Philippine Marine, so let's go check it out. Let's react to it. If you're new to the channel, let me know where you're from down below, but let's enjoy together. Let's do this. Here we go.
Are a rapid deployment strike force trained to operate on land, sea, and air.
Wherever it takes them.
We have to have this mindset that we are willing to go and give more than the ordinary soldier.
Give everything.
To become one of these warriors, the best of the best must undergo one of the world's toughest training courses.
It's even worse than I imagined.
I bet.
Many try, but few succeed.
Getting drugged, man.
Those who dare will be trained and tested in the push to receive the coveted badge in this elite band of brothers.
Woo. Only a select group of people can do this, I'm telling you. Marines.
Candidate Sergeant Cloud, Sir number 14242 to the set with 56 companion. Request permission to enter the mess, sir.
This is the Marine Basic School, where they turn ordinary civilians into some of the toughest soldiers in the Philippines.
Hard soldiers.
For the next 6 months,
Discipline.
These volunteers will endure some of the most unforgiving training the country has to offer.
Mostly, based kami sa disiplina dahil ang disiplina ay napaka-importante sa isang marino. Dahil may kahirapan ng training, kung hindi ka disiplinado, hindi mo kakayanin ang training.
They gotta balance
this
it.
Discipline is what forms the core of a force recon ethos, crucial in defending a country rich in conflict.
Unfortunately, a lot of
conflict.
conflict.
An archipelago of over 7,000 islands. In the south, the nation's armed forces must wage war on scores of separatist militia like the Abu Sayyaf, dedicated to establishing independence from the Philippine government. The battleground is dense jungle and remote mountainous terrain.
Look at that.
And these
Wow.
challenging conditions demand a special breed of soldier.
Special human
What we
being.
wanted was a strategic type of unit, which could conduct far-ranging reconnaissance, patrols, and operations. And its personnel could infiltrate by sea, air, and land.
Coming out of ground,
First
maybe.
Reconnaissance Battalion is the special operations arm of the Philippine Marines, specialized in long-range reconnaissance patrols, amphibious assaults, and hostage rescue.
Lots of hostage rescue.
We must have this attitude that we must be better than the others, because the rest of the Marine Corps expect us to perform way above the performance.
Life depends on you guys.
And it all starts here. Ternate Cavite, southern Luzon.
Ternate Cavite.
Dalawa, sabay. Sige, tulak mo. Bilisan mo dyan, basenga. Kung may takinig mo, hindi ganyan.
Strength and stamina, man. And mental power.
Sabayo mo ka ng pa sa kakamay.
Woo!
Ikaw rin magsahin. Ayusin mo, ituwid mo yung pa mo.
You gotta be fearless.
The intensive training program is designed to be as realistic and hazardous as possible, because as soon as they graduate, they will be sent into combat.
Boots on the ground.
Most of the Marines are really tough, because when you land on a beach, there is no place for hesitation. There's no way of going back into the ships. So the only way is forward. So the Marine Corps has developed very tough warriors.
Through the
The
jungle.
basic training is tough, But those that pass at the top can try out for the most elite team on offer. The Force Recon Battalion.
Force Recon
Sa training
Battalion.
pa lang, nalalaman namin kung meron siyang potential na maging force reconnaissance dahil sa ability.
If they get selected, they'll move on to 3 months of specialized training, where a new level of hell awaits.
They're tied up.
Is expected of us. Kaya sabi ko sa'yo, work
Did you see that? They are tied up and they got to swim through that. I would drown. I'd personally drown. I need somebody to save me or something. Don't question my heart. I'm just not a good swimmer. And these guys have their feet and hands tied.
elite. We're supposed to be that elitist. We have
That is
this
elite.
mindset that we
That is
we are
elite.
willing to go and give more than the ordinary soldier.
The Force Recon Battalion will fight a highly specialized kind of war, the core of which is represented in their badge. The knife shows that they are warriors. Black and lightning
Close.
represent their stealth, and the parachute shape shows that they are airborne.
So, yung
Stealth and
airborne
up close.
training is a core competency ng special operations na mini-maintain ng Force Recon. Using these skills, may naka-ready tayong personnel na capable na mag-operate. Magkaroon ng future deployment.
I love all this actual
Country
footage.
spreading over 300,000 square kilometers, airborne insertion is the quickest way to deliver a team of special ops troops into a conflict zone.
Rule the
If you
air,
want to be
rule the
Force
world.
Recon, you have to have the coveted silver wings. And the training to earn them is not for the faint-hearted.
It's a big tower.
Day one, and the recruits are stripped of their ranks. From this day on, everyone will be a number. On equal footing, they all share the same goal,
What number's making
the
it?
jump of a lifetime.
I now declare your training starts today.
Gotta jump out some
Training
planes.
requires a special dedication and courage because airborne training is very challenging physically and mentally.
They begin with a spring up and out roll call. A physical workout designed to help their landings.
Hindi yung mahina yung katawan nila, hindi sila makakalabas sa aircraft. Ganun.
Tiring.
Lahat ng mga exercises dyan na tinuturo sa kanila is for the purpose ng jump training.
This is just the beginning, and already some of them are feeling the strain. Recruit 23 is the oldest of the batch.
Siyempre, stress talagang
You can do it, brother.
Sa opening.
Ang pinakamahirap is yung ground training or topping phase. Kasi dito, nagkakaroon ng adjustment eh. Nag-a-adjust ka psychologically, physically.
In this first phase, close to 25% will be eliminated. Candidate 6 hopes he won't be one of them.
Yung paghihirap dito sa airborne,
First
halos
phase,
wala siyang
25
pahinga.
gone,
Pahinga mo lang
25%.
everyday, yung kain lang. Tapos, every 5 minutes lang may pahinga. After that, wala na.
25% gone.
Are you ready? Sabay-sabay. Exercise.
After roll call, the punishing exercises begin.
Yung nakikita natin ngayon dyan, na exercise nila is para
Legs feel like jello afterwards.
Balls of the feet, para hindi ma-flat-footed yung paa nila at makukurente yung pangangatawan nila.
Much of these exercises are especially designed to form the muscle memory needed for their ultimate mission. Jump from an aircraft,
Land.
descend at 1,000 feet per minute, and land alive.
Land alive is
This
key.
year, the Marines have selected more women candidates than ever before. It's
Awesome.
a unique opportunity for Mary Joy Almedo.
Sa akin, gusto ko mag-airborne ng para to prove to myself na kaya kong makipagsabayan din sa lalaki.
Some badass women right here.
Hindi namin mapapantayan yung lakas na lalaki, ma'am, pero sa sarili ko, ginagawa ko yung makakaya ko, ma'am, to prove to myself.
Much respect.
Wag mong i-separate talaga. Wag mong i-separate yung naka-clip talaga, i-clip mo talaga siya. Wag mong alisin doon sa helmet mo. I-clip mo yung chin.
So much training, man.
The first
It's-
thing these recruits will learn
That's how you get
is
elite.
the last thing that happens. The landing. Getting the body into a flexible position for it to withstand the impact of hitting the ground. Not landing
Break some
correctly
legs.
could lead to severe injury or death.
Broken legs easily.
This is just a taste of what the next 5 weeks are going to be like. It's a lot of repetitive moves and motions, but this is where their discipline and focus will be put to the test.
And ganun talaga, pagka nag-undergo ka ng training, mahirap talaga sa
Listen to every word.
So,
Every word.
isipin mo na lang sa training na lahat yun may purpose, kaya nyo ginagawa. And design yun talaga para ma-overcome mo lahat ng whatever adversaries na maharap mo sa in the future.
Next, they move on to practicing landing on the move. It's a chance for them to begin to feel the impact of a landing.
Small landing there.
From here, the recruits move to Fort Magsaysay, where they will find out if they have what it takes to jump from a tower 60 feet high and survive.
Separate the men from the boys.
It to be worse.
The women from the ladies. Or the girls. The women from the girls.
For the toughest missions, the Philippine Marine Corps send in their specialist operators, the Force Reconnaissance Battalion. These men are the best of the best. Hoping to join this elite group are 92 men and women in Stage 1 of their Airborne training course.
How many's gonna make
Over
it?
the next 2 weeks, the rigors of the training schedule will become extreme as they prepare to move from ground training to tower jumps. Already, the toughening phase has forced out 2 volunteers.
Already.
Dito kaming pumasok dito, hindi ko alam kung ma 50% yung makakagraduate dito. Kasi mostly nung nagba-back out dahil sa minsan sa sobrang ding pagod.
But the 7 women trying to make the grade are still hanging on.
Get it, girl.
Sobrang
Get it,
pagod,
ladies.
Hindi na rin kaya minsan. Kaya natatawag talaga siyang special.
Kanya-kanya kasi kayo eh. Teamwork ha, teamwork. Backboard to! Back to barracks, pull out!
This time yung class na to, baka kunti yung nag-back out dahil nga mahaba yung preparation, maganda yung preparation nila.
One of the riskiest procedures for an airborne warrior is to safely exit an aircraft. The Force Recon jump as teams with split-second accuracy. Delays on exit could
Don't
be
get tangled.
landing miles from your target.
Tayo ngayon sa Macdor ha.
Don't land in the enemy zone.
Pati aircraft natin sa lupa. Kasi wala tayong aircraft na pagpraktisan. Dito muna tayo mag-practice. Dito natin ginagamit ito sa exit. Saan nila daw? Kumano 5-6 again? Throat siya. Huwag kayong malon kaagad. Umixit kayo dito. Ulitin ko naman. Takin yung ulo. Clip your
Go!
proper grabbing of reserve. While counting, knees together, feet together, and spring up and out. Kasi pag di ka mag-spring, either mabangga kayo sa side ng aircraft. Go! 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Hop! Ngayon, grab siya ngayon, di ba? Ang jeep,
Teach
titingnan
him.
ka ganyan yan.
Teach him how to jump out of plane.
Baka, lahang jumper siya or partial o total. Ha? Yan ang trabaho ng GM. Kaya gagawin nyo yan, guys. Macdor natin dito. Gagawin nyo proper.
This training is for fixed line jumping.
I don't think I
line
can
is
jump
attached
out of
to
a
the
plane.
aircraft, which automatically releases the parachute as soon as they jump. But things don't always go to plan.
What if it don't open?
Isipin mo ang blow, ha? Yung blow. Yung cloud sa ako noon. Sini natin yung. Bulo na yan, ma'am eh. Ibig sabihin, wala kang parachute nakikita doon, ma'am. Wala kang parachute. Ibig sabihin, wala total talaga na hindi mo mukha yung parachute mo. Kaya sinasabi yung blow. Kaya pag blow, ibig sabihin, shoot ka agad.
You gotta open it yourself, I guess.
Their next test is to practice the malfunction procedures
Yeah.
while being suspended 5 feet off the ground. They have to react to any of 3 possible scenarios.
Tangled.
Necessary procedures that could someday save their lives.
Water landing! Helmet disengaged!
First up is Candidate 1. His performance will set the bar for the others.
Yung mental aspect, yung attitude.
You got this, brother. I know he does. I know he.
Okay.
Age is just numbers, baby. You can do it.
Look to the horizon. Okay, ready? No, tap no go. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000.
The white flag represents looking up and seeing the parachute open.
That's good. You want it open, right?
Treetop level means he needs to release his straps in time for a water landing.
This is intense. Life or death.
Yung nahirapan akong magtanggal ng right strap. Saka lumaan na kasi nung gamit. Na ano siya. Hindi na siya madaling i-release kasi pang training.
Did he get it?
Pag nangyari po yung ganun sa totoong buhay, may mangyaring hindi maganda sa'yo kasi madili ka na.
And that delay means he runs the risk of getting dragged underwater by his chute and drowning.
He was too late.
But when things go wrong, the Force Recon is always ready. Adapting and surviving in every situation is an essential part of their training, especially
tied up. No.
To learn
Makes
how
me
to
nervous.
deal with potential drowning situations, recruits are bound hand and foot and thrown into the sea.
I love you, Force Recon! Go!
Woo!
Pag-boss ng dulo ko sa lalim.
That is scary. That is scaring me, bro. Tied up.
The fear of drowning can lead to panic, so the men are first taught to relax.
Be hard to relax, but be a strong mind, man.
Next, they will have to learn to control their breathing and make their way to shore. % of the Force Recon recruits who take this test are expected to fail.
Expected to fail. They want people to fail. They don't want people to fail.
Special ops
They know they are.
The Airborne course is in the final stage of their ground training. Next, they need to overcome their toughest challenge yet. When airborne soldiers land in high wind conditions, they risk being dangerously dragged for long distances. They must learn how to get out of potential trouble. To practice, 10 men will drag a recruit along the ground to simulate wind drag. To pass, they need to be able to regain control by standing up.
Ooh, that sounds tough, man. How many fell this one?
Kasi matigas na yan, nakakuha na yan ng ano, fully blown na yung parachute. Ha? Ang gagawin dito, pag habang inihila siya, i-pull up. Dalhin dito. Itong isang pa.
You're getting drugged, stand up.
Pagsabayan, tapos
I don't know.
isikat. Pag nasikat na siya, pag nakatayo na, maramdaman mo lang itayo ka na niya, sabay bitaw itong tali. Okay, go!
This is by far a hard challenge. Look at all those guys.
Just a few meters to force their bodies around.
Do the flip around and stand. Yes.
It's female recruit 52's turn.
Oh, you have
At
this.
5 feet, she is one of the smallest on the course.
Nakakatakot.
You got this.
Kasi nakikita ko sa mga unang nag-perform, mahirap talaga. Tapos yung mukha parang hindi na ma-drawing. Talagang mahirap mag-ano, dapat malakas yung lower body mo mag-twist mo para makuha mo yung pag-recover.
I think she'll get it. I think she's got this. You got the heart and the mind. Anything's possible, right?
Yan ha. Saka mo yung balik isa. Pull up ka muna sa balik isa. Hindi ganyan.
Here it is.
Sige lang.
Bilis mo. 99 lang. Nahinayan niyo lang kasi magasgas.
Hello, prepare?
Ay, sorry.
Ready? Braso mo, Joy. Go!
Here it is. I'm excited to see what happens. That is so hard. But what happened?
Ay, sorry.
Huwag mo munang pulapan, huwag mo munang pulapan.
Oh,
Dali, tingnan mo ko. Yung pulat mo talaga, yung pulat mo talaga, yung hilain mo yan.
52 has one last try to get this right.
Go! Pulat mo, pulat!
come on.
Go!
Yes.
Mapagod lang mag-pull up kasi sa force nung naghihila sa akin masyadong papera sa tawag.
Fast learner.
Hindi ko control yung pera nila. Tumatiming pa ako, ma'am.
Now, the rest of the men have to prove they can do it too. With all the ground techniques conquered, it's time to take things higher up. Phase 2 moves to this training tower.
Elevator up.
Of 60 feet in the air. They call it the Tower of Hell.
Woo! What a
The
name.
Philippine Force Recon is an elite unit that specializes in land, sea, and airborne special operations. Part of what makes them so effective is their expertise in the close-quarter combat method, Pakiti Tersha Kali. This Filipino martial art arms the users with a complete strategy
Kali.
to destroy the enemy at close range.
We did a video on that. Don't mess with the Marines.
Mag-strike sa... Strike ka. Pag taas mo dito is susot siya dito, hindi mag-lock. Lock sa. Lock.
This is some brutal skill, man.
Sa yung purpose na paano masama din sa arm. Same time, pwede mo sangkuanin dito.
Took the sword
Yung
and cut the dude.
Little blade. Hand guard. Hindi dito naman sa full guard. Yung bawang tumaga siya dito sa kamay ko. Kung tumaga siya, ibig sabihin, ito siya pwede sa...
That's one thing I'd love to learn.
So kaya may full guard siya. At the same time, laglag mo siya dito, kuha siya dito. Lock.
Just to defend yourself, you know, and go on offense if you have to.
Kung sa practical, hawakan mo lang yung dito niya, at the same time, taga siya dito.
Ooh.
So, kasama sa symptom, kasama dito.
This ancient system of fighting can be traced back to the 1500s. Its elaborate movements were created so they could practice the art in front of their Spanish colonial rulers without causing suspicion.
Right.
Looking more like a dance than a martial art. Today, these moves are used against a different adversary.
That's awesome that back in the day they learned it like acting like they were dancing, but they're crafting their skill. That way they can, you know, defend themselves from the Spaniards. I like it. I love it. That's some deep history right there. Deep history.
Naisip ko dito man dahil kasi nung mga that time remaining year na since of 1990, marami na pupugutan na Marines. Mga kabrother na kabaro ko. So, nag-isip ako kung paano gawin na pang-counter doon sa mga bulo na pinapuputol ng
a lot of history with that.
Kalaban na Abu Sayyaf.
The practice focuses on the proper use of the Philippine bolo, a long, heavy, single-edged machete. Each thrust is meant to kill.
Look out.
24 hours na bar fight.
Filipino ninjas.
Hindi ka maubusan ng bala. Usually, pag naubusan kami ng bala,
AK Marine.
nagdidepend. Ang option namin is yung bulo. Dahil ang kalaban, magagaling din sa paghawak ng bulo. Test na rin natin yan, ito yung buhay. Pag nilagyan mo siya ng extension na bulo, ito pa yung haba ng buhay mo. So ito yung natawag namin na kalugtong ng buhay. Bulo is my life.
Close-quarter combat is a vital part of recon operations, especially in the southern islands of Mindanao, which has been plagued by Islamic insurgency and terrorism for decades. Thousands of well-armed fighters continue a campaign of guerrilla warfare against the state.
Hostages.
Because the current trend is what we foresee in future wars is not wars between countries anymore, but wars between proxies of these countries. And usually these are insurgents or terrorists. And what you need are elite, highly trained soldiers who can conduct surgical operations in whatever place there.
Yes. Get in there, get out. Complete the mission.
The Force Recon Battalion was called into action when it was assigned to conflict-ridden Mindanao in 2000. Their mission, to neutralize the forward defenses of Camp Abubakar, to clear the way for the rest of the Marine battalions to move in. Master Sergeant Luis Marmol was part of that operation.
So, ang mission namin doon, makuha namin yung detachment sa harapan. Kasi yun yung paanan going to Abubakar. So, dapat makuha yung isang detachment doon bago po-forward ka sa taas. Then, ang position, galing kami from down, going to up. So, nasa up sila. So, kahit outnumber nga kami. So, tinugunan lang namin yung mission na binigay namin.
Using classified tactical maneuvers, they reached their objective. But 3 of his comrades died in battle. For the 90 men and women hoping to join the prestigious ranks of the Force Recon, they're now entering Phase 2 of their Airborne course. Here, they must face the dreaded Tower of Hell, where they will be tested on exiting and malfunction drills.
Malfunction.
While speeding down a zip line over 100 meters.
Malfunction drill sounds scary.
Bigyan nyo na lahat yung ano nyo dyan. Karapat-dapat para ma-check out kayo.
It's the first time they will find out if they really have what it takes to be airborne.
Got me all stressed out.
Step into thin air takes a huge amount of courage. If vertigo kicks in, they will fail the course.
Instruction doon sa taas.
I already got vertigo.
Riser sa likod dyan. Huwag kayong papayag na yung riser na sa harapan nyo. Dahil pagtalon nyo, tatama yan sa mukha nyo.
The feeling, halos lahat kami na-excite actually.
Woo!
Kasi,
got me all shaky, man.
Ito yung
just watching.
Masasabi naming last phase ng training namin before the final jump.
Spring up, ha? Out. And count 1 to 4. Huh?
Gotta have this training though. It's important.
Stop in your head.
Without it, you die.
Feet together. Check your malfunction.
Go! You got this, dude. Oh, woo! That looked like it hurt.
The instructors are looking for 100% confidence when exiting the aircraft. Because hesitation could lead to an uncontrollable spin and possible death.
You just gotta jump.
This is the moment of truth for Candidate 1.
Normal lang naman yung kaba, pero...
Look, that's the oldest one, right? You got this, man. I'm rooting for him.
One first, tanodador.
An old guy to an old guy. You got this. See? No hesitation.
Marami siyang deficiency. Pushing sa tower, billion tuck-in, overhead.
No hesitation.
Pass counting, pag-jump niya, yung reserve niya, mali ang pag-grabs.
Mas common sa first day kasi nakikita natin yung weak exit at saka yung grabbing of reserve. So hindi nila masyadong nape-perform yun kasi kinakabahan sila. Gagawin natin itong
Except for the plane, helicopter, there ain't no rope.
Para pagdating ng jump week, okay na lang.
Alongside proper techniques, the instructors have come up with their own special remedy to help spur on the nervous recruits.
Ito, sir, yung yung pampatapang nila.
What's that?
Gagawin natin inumin nila para pampalakas ng
Is it pepper?
Para pagtalon nila doon, malakas yung loob na nila.
Ooh, that looks hot.
Balik nila, inom, kain. Sobrang tapang na nila.
Candidate 6 is one of the lucky first to try.
Yeah, lucky.
Nakita ng lipstick para tumapang ka.
One!
They put pepper on their lips? Is that what's going on?
Go! Hey! Is it diving? No tap, no go. Ba't nag-
Was there hesitation?
At the end of the zip line, a rope stops the recruits from hitting the trees.
You better hit that rope. Bad things might happen.
Next up is female recruit 22, one of the 7 women trying to make the grade. But she's in trouble.
Oh, out of control. No.
The damp conditions are making it difficult to stop.
Oh. Hit that rope hard. It's realistic though. It's gonna be wet sometimes, you know?
Okay. Natamaan ng lubid ng pagbabako. Kaya medyo hindi ako makasya. Konting sakpa lang na. Dito mismo sa may...
Fear of perfecting their exits. They have 7 days to get it right, or they miss the jump of their lives.
They have 7
and
days?
a chance to be part of one of the most elite special ops teams in the country.
I thought it was like a one-time thing. I'm like, dang.
From airborne operations to sea and jungle warfare, these men of the Force Recon are the first amongst equals. Of the 9,000 Marines today, only 300 have earned the right to wear this badge of honor.
300, that's
They
it?
only get there if they successfully pass some of the toughest training in the Philippine Armed Forces.
Only 300, man, out of 9,000.
When forward observers need to be sent far behind enemy lines, the Force Recon Battalion send their 8-man teams. But they don't go alone. They're joined by a deadly team of Marine Scout snipers.
Ooh, the Scout snipers. We even did a video on those,
Nila yung mga
I don't think.
operating units sa putok. Pinuputukan nila yung kalaban na merong kinukuberan nila yung nag-assault.
The Marine Scout snipers are masters of camouflage and marksmanship.
Look at that. Look at
living
that.
up to their motto, 1 shot, 1 kill.
1 shot, 1 body.
Ang isang sundalo pag marunong bumaril o nang una makakalis ka sa dami ng bala na ipinuputok. Once na pumutok pa, alam mong may tatamaan ka.
Take 2
To
shots,
pass
you're
the
out.
final stage of sniper training, they must put their own lives on the line. This is the confidence firing test. A mistake in this live fire exercise doesn't just mean failing the course. It could mean instant death for their comrade in arms.
Woo, be accurate. Please be accurate.
Pero dapat i-ubod kami ni
It's designed to replicate the psychological pressure of a real operation.
Could be hostages, you know?
Una, siyempre, tiwala ako sa sarili ko na kaya kong barilin yung lobo. Tsaka tiwala din ako dun sa
That's up by his
kabady
neck,
ko
man.
na kaya niyang tumayo sa harap. Kasi alam ko yung kakayahan ng kabady ko, alam ng kabady ko yung kakayahan.
I don't want to be the dude holding the balloons.
Kaya,
Look at that. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
50% of sniper trainees fail this sharpshooting course, either by not making the grade or backing out on this final confidence test.
I thought he was going to say by accidentally shooting his comrade. I mean, I'm glad he didn't say it. I'm glad he did not say that. That was making me nervous. I don't want to see good guys killing good guys on accident.
The members of the Airborne class are in week 4, the towering phase. This stage is key in perfecting the proper exiting procedure from an aircraft. Each day, the challenge of carrying more gear has been added.
More and more and more. That's a lot of gear. Or how many kilos?
I-release niya bago sa mag-land kasi hindi siya makaperform ng PL pag hindi niya ito na-release.
Today, the jump has to be made wearing full combat gear, all 15 kilograms, and carrying a weapon.
Ali, ito yung last day ng towering ng mga estudyante. Start sila...
Just extra weight alone, man.
Pero ngayon,
It's gonna make it tough.
Perfect na nila yung, halos perfect na nila yung pag-jump dito sa tower. Katapos nito, ma-check out sila lahat. Proceed tayo sa yung actual jump na.
May ka pa rin ito. Kaya laban.
Bring up now! Elbow clip! Head tuck in! Stop! Hold your jump! Hold! 2,000!
Kaya
I don't know.
na-qualify nila yung lahat na
Is it good?
rifle o pack na same pa rin yung ginagawa nila doon sa ground. Yung proper driving of reserve.
Like he was going pretty fast in there.
Ang napansin namin doon sa ano, yung one jump niya kaya, yung elbow sticking out. Dapat ang ng reserve, dapat
So you gotta have the elbows in. I guess.
delikado yun. Kasi mula sa taas, bababa ka, ang bilis lang, seconds lang yan. Mataas na yung 20 seconds yan, bababa ka na. Kaya basta namin palagi na pag exit, hawak ang reserve automatic.
Traveling at over 35 kilometers an hour, there isn't much time to think. Everything has to be done by instinct, or there won't be enough time to pull your reserve and save your life.
Proper ka, driving reserve, ha? Oo, Sergeant! Sergeant! O, si Binon! Hello! Yun sa kanya ngayon, kasi rifle siya, yung hindi niya tanggal yung ano, yung...
You got this, brother?
Yung tali. Tapos kasi tanggalin mo yun, kasi once naglan ka na, delikado sa mga ganun na ano, na sa jumpers na gano'n, na di matanggal yung tali ng rifle niya. Maaaring ma-injury siya dahil yung baril nga niya nakatali din dito. Si Binuan! Ito! Tayo sa Binuan, Sergeant! Yung releasing ng baril mo, ha? Sumate ka! Kaya tingin ko naman makuha na sila na lahat dito kasi tagal naman ng training.
So critical.
Magawa nila ito maganda lahat itong mga ano ito. Pinapagawa namin.
It is the last day before the jump, and the Airborne class is putting in some last-minute practice.
Practice, practice, practice.
Mahirap. Sa awa po ng Diyos na sa ipasan naman po namin lahat.
Makinig ha, tandaan nyo ha kung anong jumpers kayo. Makinig. Purto tandaan nyo kung anong jumpers kayo ha. Back lagi yung 5.0 performance. Ngayon, check body position and count. Check canopy and then canopy control ha.
Here we go. Time for the jump, baby. Soon. Thought we were going now. As you can see, training, 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 training. Did I mention more training?
As they contemplate the final hours before their last test, the recruits share some lighter moments. It's key in strengthening the ties of brotherhood amongst Marines.
Yes.
Itong airborne training ng Marines ay napakahirap. Pero at the end of the day, pagkatapos ng training, so sama-sama kami sa barracks.
At the end of the day, you're brothers.
So kahit pa paano, nawawala yung pagod, yung hirap. So para lang po kami
It's that bonding, man.
pamilya dito na nagkakatuwa.
You'll be saving each other's life one day. I like the morale.
Depending on these bonds is how small elite teams overcome enemy forces. It is a matter of life and death. Because behind enemy lines, the only thing they can depend on
Themselves.
is each other.
Yes, themselves and each other.
The recruits may have conquered their fear of the tower, but things are about to get tougher.
A lot higher.
All their
For
weeks of
real.
training will be put to the test. And this time, if they make the same mistakes, they could pay the ultimate price.
Death.
In the Philippines, an elite force was formed to counter the nation's communist and Islamist insurgencies. They are the Marine Force Recon Battalion, who are ready to take action at any moment on land, sea, and air. The day they have all been training for has arrived. It is Jump Week. Today, it is fly or fail.
Fly or die,
The recruits
maybe.
will have to exit from an aircraft at 1,500 feet and land safely a total of 5 times in order to earn their silver wings.
5 times. Wow.
Kung naririnig mo ako, advice ni CD mag-early ng 2 seconds from go pan and over. Roger, Roger. Tango Yankee,
I guess a good goal. 5 times out of 5.
They will be jumping out of a Bell UH-1 helicopter. This aircraft is used to drop troops into remote areas for an assault, taking the enemy by surprise. Scrubland. But if you're coming at it from 1,500 feet, it's a minefield of potential hazards.
Right.
Despite 5 weeks of training, their first jump from the aircraft is exposing all of their mistakes.
Right. Got to get that landing in. The jump and the landing. And the control.
Kasi first jump ko, hindi ako gumawa ng tama. Sinubukan kong itayo itong parachute na MC1.
And all these kids look up on them and be like, man, I can be that one day.
Dahil hindi ako gumawa ng tama.
True to being a Marine, they have to be ready for anything, even landing on unexpected terrain.
Sino yung sumabit? Iwan ko, sir. Hindi ko alam. May sumabit sa atin, sir. Apat na tayo. Talaga si Philippine. Ha? Nag-isikip na naman. Si ano na, 5-1, nag-anong kasi, gumanulo, kaya ako na-late. Kumawak sa ano.
Hesitate siya.
Oh, sir.
So, nag-hesitate si 5-1, kaya lalo ka na-delay.
Kung nag-face din ako, lalo doon pala sa bukong.
Lots of respect.
Sige, kasi wala ka nang time na para mag-maneuver pa eh. Ayun, mga ganong landing, hindi na maiwasan yan. But then,
You land on a house?
prepare nga natin yung mga estudyante natin para sa mga ganong scenario, so mga ganong sitwasyon. Anyway, na-train sila para doon.
Despite the unconventional landing, Recruit 34 passes and moves on to his next jump.
Round 2. Round 2.
But for one recruit, this is his last jump for a long
You
time.
break something? Oh.
Pag-land ko tatas yung pa ako pero pag pilot ko wala nang bumigay kagad yung...
Oh no.
His right leg is broken, and it will be another 2 years before it's strong enough for him to jump again.
Oh man, 2 years. That's why they practice. That's why
The
they do
rest
these
of the
tests.
Airborne class is getting the hang of it. But there is a problem. Training has been stopped.
Storm?
Yun naman, hindi naman kasi namin hawak yung ano talaga schedule ng aircraft. Yun, nag-aantay lang kami ng schedule. Tapos more on mga pep na antayin lang talaga kasi lahat naman hindi nakakasya ng airborne kung hindi ka makakapagtalo ng 5 jump.
The aircraft has been called away to an operation in Isabela, northern Philippines.
Oh, another operation.
The conflict this time coming from the country's 40-year struggle with communist insurgents.
Wow.
Hindi kasi maiwasan yung magkakaroon ng bags of war. Sa ngayon, continues the basic training of the jumpers and then wait for tomorrow.
With just a jump away from receiving the coveted silver wings, all the recruits can do is wait nervously.
One more jump.
Nobody knows if they'll have the chance to pass the course, or if this conflict means all their hard work will be for nothing.
Oh, it's got to come back, right? Come on. Let's make some Marines.
It is the final week of the Airborne course. After days of waiting, the recruits finally have a chance to complete the 5 jumps to earn their wings.
Okay, next stick. Sino pa hindi naka-first jumper dyan? Oh, pasok dito.
Meron na po yung ma'am na 4 jumps. Yung actually 51 jumpers. Then yung naka 3 jumps.
How many are left?
38.
Just as the first team jump, strong winds halt the training. This weather is the most dangerous time for jumping. One recruit is missing.
Meron po sila pala sa kanina. Kasama siguro namin gawa ng malakas na talaga yung hangin. Ang yan na...
Where'd he go?
Masyado yung ano niya. Nakakaliopra yung parachute niya kaya lumayo talaga siya ng gusto. Malakas na hangin sa taas eh. Daming lakas. Tapos magaan pa siya. Wala, papatpad na lang siya doon sa
Pero okay naman yun. Sunog yun, umuusok.
The wind has caught Recruit 1. It's a small injury, but with the strong wind, it could have been much worse.
Count your blessings.
Finally, a break in the weather. Recruits 52, 6, and the rest of their group are on their final jump.
Pag natapos na itong panimang jump namin, ma'am, siguro, makatawag na qualified airborne ka naman pa. Dito mo na lahat apply lahat na natutunan mo from the beginning of this course.
Are they all gonna make it? I don't know. I have faith.
Kahit sino naman po siguro matatakot sa kung tatalon ka ng gano'n kataas.
I have faith. They're gonna make it.
Kahit naman tayong tao may kaba pero nalalabanan siya.
Only one more test. They got it. Confidence. God. Training. Passion. Desire. All those things.
This is the moment they've all been working towards, their 5th and final jump. The one that will finally earn them their silver wings.
Get those wings. Make us proud. Oh. Look at that. Look how crazy that is. It's like, woo. You gotta respect all this training, man. You got to show them some love. Show our Marines some love.
Napakasarap sa taas. Although nakakatakot sa una. Woo!
Yeah.
Sulit na sulit po. Yung pagod namin sa training, sulit na sulit po.
Ang sarap po. Parang yung sa una nakakatakot yung the moment na you jump. Pero nung naando na, nung naramdaman ko bumuka na yung chute. Ang sarap sa pakiramdam, parang di ako gumagalaw. Sarap maging airborne! I love airborne!
Woo!
After 6 weeks of intense physical and mental training, they have now earned the right to be called Airborne.
Rise up from Isaiah!
What a glorious day.
This is welcome to Airborne family.
It's so exciting to see.
Dahil marita. Pag natapos mo siya, napakasaya. Pag-asa pag-asa.
Itong badge ng Marine Corps, simbolo ito ng Philippines, ha? Red, blue. Alika, 3-5!
It's a magical time.
Masarap kasi subukan mo na yung tumulan sa totoong real na aircraft.
What an awesome documentary.
Angel na lumulutang sa alapaap.
I love it. I love it. And I'm so glad this was recommended to me. It was actually recommended to me a few weeks ago, but I just had the time to react to it today because it's such a long video. And we just learned a lot about the Philippine Marine Force Recon training, how much heart, how much desire, how much pain, how much mental and physical strength you got to have just to learn and compete and to earn those wings. And it should make the Philippines and the Philippines people very, very proud. Like I said, if you know people or you see these people, definitely show them your respect. Definitely show them your love. feed them some lynch. I'll invite them to your house. Do what you gotta do to show your respect, but they keep people safe. They go rescue people, and they're a force to be reckoned with. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Those are my feelings. Those are my reactions. What's your thoughts? What's your feelings? What's your reactions? Comment down below. Let me know. Let me know what I should react to next. But for now, hit that subscribe button. If you like the reaction, you love the channel, you want to join my family, hit the subscribe button. But for now, I'll see you next time. Peace.